Commission. But Ravi Srivastava, I want to bring you back to the main point. The point is that there is a committee appointed by NGT. There are recommendations made. All of this later goes to the Supreme Court, but yet those recommendations are not implemented. The question is that who has not followed their duty? And that's a very important question that comes out of the revelation we've just made.
Good evening, Madhav. I think these are all administrative procedures. And talking 5 days before the polling about all those things which had not happened 4 years before or 6 years before or 8 years before.
It's Mr. Kejriwal who raised it.
Meaningless.
The point is Mr. Kejriwal is saying there is poisoning, and therefore if he is not, if this was implemented, the water the Delhiites would be getting would be clean. That's exactly the point I'm making. Isn't it the administration as the head, as the chief minister, doesn't he not hold the responsibility? Who controls the Jal board, sir?
He raised the issue which is on hand, which is the Canal 2, Canal 6, which are
this issue is pending in courts for the last 5 to 6 years. That's what these documents show. It's not started today.
By hanging Kejriwal, will that ammonia level come down today?
Who's asking to hang Kejriwal? The point being made is raising an issue which the courts are seized off and which the government was supposed to act on is something that is bound to raise questions.
Let me come to the point. I think today Kejriwal took EC very heavily election commission. He has told them that you are just acting partisan and you are hand in gloves with the ruling dispensation. This is very unfortunate. You can't see the people distributing the money.
Sir, using a word like genocide, can that be taken lightly, Mr. Srivastava? Come on. One has to be poisoning, genocide. These are words. And election commission has specific. One second. Let me bring in Roahan Mitra. Roahan Mitra is no BJP supporter. But Roahan Mitra, if you've read the election commission's letter, they would say that public health concerns surrounding ammonia and the river water are of course genuine. But do not call that poisoning. And they've asked, tell us which is a Delhi Jal Board engineer who found the poison samples, what is the methodology of testing, where was this found, what were the circumstances. But so far, we have not heard any of that.
Madhav, I have a bigger point here. The problem with the AAP is they want to make accusations. Let me finish. Can I just finish?
The other panelists, we'll come to you one by one, please.
The AAP wants to make accusations as well as be the victim. This is their politics. This is no longer 2014. It is 2025. The AAP has been in power for the last 11 years. When they came into power, they had so many accusations against Sheila Ji and the Congress, and they had a ready-made solution to all the problems which Sheila Ji had supposedly created for Delhi. Now it is 11 years, in 2020 also, when they got an absolute majority, they had a manifesto for each and every assembly constituency. And now 5 days before the elections, even yesterday when we were debating on this, I clearly said the BJP and the AAP do not have anything to show for their governance in Delhi. It is still now the people of Delhi are talking about what Sheila Dikshit has done for Delhi in the 15 years of her governance. She had to face various problems, but she never complained. She worked for the people, and it was not about showing off. It was not about putting out social media optics. It was not about advertisements. It was about solving people's problems. That is what the Congress has done for Delhi, and that is why the AAP is now in the back foot. They are worried. If you see just a couple of hours back, Mr. Kejriwal came out with a video where he said that he's talking to Congress supporters who has never voted for them and everything. And now the Congress supporters have decided to vote for AAP. That is a lie. If the Congress supporter had to vote for Mr. Kejriwal, he would have voted for him in 2014. He would have voted for him in 2020.
All right. Notwithstanding a larger point on governance, I want to take back to Preeti Sharma Menon. And of course, there's a quick ground update coming in from the Kapurthala house where the police have been standing there for quite some time now. And I believe Chief Minister Bhagwant Man's residence is where they are at. Not being allowed inside is the update coming in. We'll quickly go across to our reporters on ground. But your governance track record is coming back to haunt you, is what Rohan Mitra's allegation is. Respond to that, Preeti Sharma Menon.
Yes, sure. This is our governance track record. We've made the best schools in the country. We've made the best healthcare model in the country. We're the only people who give electricity free. We're the only people who give water free. We have come up with a model which saves 25,000 rupees in every citizen's house in Delhi, in every household of Delhi. By doing that, we are ensuring that we are coming back into power and we will get a chance to work for Delhi citizens again. And this is the problem that the BJP faces. They are again for another next 5 years.
You can respond. Let him make a point.
27 years not going to be in power in Delhi. And therefore, they are raiding the Punjab CM's house. Just see how the EC is being used. They are raiding a sitting chief minister's house in Delhi, and they say it's on some complaint.
Okay, let's
that
get
they
a ground
got.
report. Is
I
it a
have
raid?
here
Is it a
video
surveillance
of
team? One second,
Parvesh
just a
Verma.
second. Since you brought this up, let's quickly go across to our reporters. I believe our reporters are there
This is
on
Parvesh
ground. Let's
Verma
quickly, if we can cut across live to
distributing
them. If our production